G'day guys, Marcus here from Get Car Tech. Welcome to our brand new Tingalpa location. We've been here since the start of the year. It's a fair bit larger of a space compared to our old East Brisbane workshop. We're still working on just as many VFs installing our CarPlay kits. If you don't already know, this is our DIY CarPlay kit for the VFs. We sell these as an online product in the case that you're not based in Brisbane and you don't have access to our professional installation service. We design these kits to be DIY friendly, so we truly believe anyone can install them. And to back that up, we have our successful install guarantee. Now, we've worked on hundreds of VFs in this workshop and sold many more online since we released this product. So there's been a few tweaks and a few tips and tricks we've learned along the way. So we're gonna go over those today. This VF2 has already had the system installed, so won't be showing any of the installation process because we've already got a video covering that. But we'll just show CarPlay in action and a few of those tips and tricks. All right. Let's head over to our workbench. We'll open up the box, show you what's inside, and we'll go over some of the slight tweaks we've made to the system as it's evolved. But largely, these are the same exact system, but we're just gonna be discussing a few minor tweaks. As luck would have it, we are actually receiving a fresh batch of our VF kits while we're filming this video. So we'll quickly pick those up from DHL and we'll show you our fresh batch. Not sure what the chances of that are, but this is a fresh batch of our VF kits. We get these in all the time because we sell quite a few of these, so we're always getting fresh ones in. Anyway, these are all VF1 kits. So unlike a lot of other companies, we actually customize, order in our kits, and we ship them from Australia. So a lot of other websites that sell similar products are just drop shipping you a product directly from an overseas manufacturer, but we customize our kits, we get them in bulk. So what that means for you is if you order from us with express shipping and you're in a metro area, you should get your order within 24 hours, as long as Ozpost do their job. But we never drop ship. If you order from us, we'll ship that same day if it's before 3 p.m. We're really serious about shipping and customer service. Just wanted to quickly show you the second half of our workshop. This is dedicated to our online fulfillment. And as you can see, we've got quite a few of our VF kits in stock. At any given time, we have plenty of VF1 or VF2 stock. And if we don't, we'll always make sure to update the website. But I don't think there's ever been a time where we've sold out. We make sure we always have plenty of these so they're ready to ship and you can receive them as soon as possible. Okay, inside your DIY kit, you would have received firstly your module. This is the brains of our CarPlay system. Basically, this is a dedicated enclosed computer that does nothing except run wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. And using our cable set, it basically injects that CarPlay signal to the factory screen, which is great because as you know, it means you can retain all of your MyLink features, including heads-up display, including heated seats, including everything, and still have access to wireless CarPlay. The end result is it's as if wireless CarPlay was installed at factory. We use a button shortcut to access CarPlay, and it's really nice and integrated into the factory system. You also would have received a quick start guide with a QR code to our full installation tutorial video and a small amount of information regarding some tips and tricks with the installation. But more detailed than that, we have our wiring harness and setup guide. This is really quite detailed. We include everything you need to know about installation and about audio configuration as well. And we have, of course, our full wiring diagram. So if you don't want to watch our tutorial video, you can refer to this wiring diagram and get the job done. Also in our kit, you would have received your trim tool, which we include free of charge. You can use this to remove some of the trim pieces in the installation process. And then we have our main harness, our video signal cables, etc. We won't go over that in detail, but that's pretty much all you get in our kit. It's in a beautiful, nice little red package. And it comes with everything you need to install the kit except the socket set. The only other tool you really need for these VF2s is a 7mm socket, which you probably have in your shed lying around. Just a 7mm piece to match the GM standard bolt size. And that's pretty much it. There's more information in our installation video. Okay, let's head inside this VF2. This one's already had the kit installed. We'll talk about CarPlay and Android Auto generally, and we'll show you some tips and tricks we've learned along the way in terms of audio, and we'll also show you how to enable air conditioning and climate control readouts while you're inside of CarPlay. All right, here we are. This workshop phone has already been paired to this system as we were testing it. So this is a real world example of how the system operates from a fresh start. When we start the engine, we'll see, well, usually we see the MyLink boot logo, but then we're straight into wireless CarPlay. There's just one more thing we have to double check. It's just that the Bluetooth audio is selected as the source. So we can see that Bluetooth symbol there. Basically, with our systems, we utilize the factory Bluetooth input. So your phone will stay connected to the factory MyLink system for audio and phone calls. That way you retain your factory audio and phone call quality. So there's no difference in sound quality with our systems. And this can be done with both the VF1s and the VF2s. They both have the factory Bluetooth audio input. Anyway, in regular use, your MyLink system should remember that your Bluetooth audio is the selected source, but sometimes when that doesn't happen, you just need to nudge MyLink to select Bluetooth as the audio. So that's one thing we've learned along the way. If you ever start the car and you can see CarPlay but you can't hear it, all that means is you have to select Bluetooth as a source. Okay, also a slight tweak we've made is that we now have AC readouts inside of CarPlay, and of course our factory reverse camera works as you'd expect. Now, if you already have one of our modules, you can enable the AC readout as a setting. So we'll show you how to change that setting now. So inside of CarPlay, if you press the Holden button, you'll be taken back to the main interface of our module. Go across to settings, go to system, go to factory mode, and then go to advanced settings. The password here is 688668. Then if we go to factory settings, scroll all the way down, there's a button called enable air condition display. So you hit enable, and then apply, and then you just got to give the module a reboot, which you can do inside of factory mode again. You hit reboot. We've already applied that setting, so we don't need to do that now, but you can see we get a beautiful climate control readout inside of our aftermarket CarPlay system, which is really nice. Now, this is the latest version of CarPlay. This is iOS 27, and this is a beta version, so it's actually not even officially released yet. But this is another great thing about these systems is they update with your phone. Because CarPlay is pulling all the information from your phone, you never have to worry about having to update our module system because it updates as your phone updates. So when you download iOS 27, when it's finally publicly released, you'll get in the car one day and CarPlay will be improved and it'll be the latest version. And that happens automatically without any modification needed to the actual module itself. Another question we get often is, do all the factory buttons still work? The answer is yes. We can see here our seek buttons on our steering wheel on below the screen are working, as well as on the steering wheel. We can skip the songs with our factory steering wheel buttons. We can also adjust the volume as you'd expect. We can mute it. It's all integrated into the factory system beautifully. And we even have this tune knob here that works inside of CarPlay too, which is nice. But it really is as if CarPlay was installed at factory. We're using the factory screen here. While I think of it, another question we get all the time is brightness. There's a little knob here that you can manually adjust brightness. If your ambient light sensor is faulty, you can use this knob here to manually adjust the brightness. And inside of CarPlay, if you like the red Holden look like we have it configured here, all you do is you go into settings, you go down to wallpaper, and these are the new iOS 27 versions. Inside of the VF2s, we always like to set this beautiful red wallpaper because it matches the Holden aesthetics beautifully. You can see here our system has no lag whatsoever. They really chew through Apple CarPlay. Wireless CarPlay works great. Wireless Android Auto works great. They basically work as fast as you can touch them, so there's no lag with this system. You do have to be a little bit firm with your touches. That's just because the factory screen is an old style touchscreen. Another common question we get is, does it run Waze? And the answer is yes. And we know why people are so keen to run Waze. It makes driving that much easier and safer. You can see Waze is running here beautifully. If we turn off our headlights, it'll switch to daytime mode. But with the auto headlights on, it'll switch to night mode if you're in a darker room like here. But if your phone already has Waze on it, when you install this system, it'll have Waze in your apps list out of the box. That's the way CarPlay works. Basically, if you have an app on your phone that has a CarPlay companion app, it'll already be inside of CarPlay when you install it. Another nice feature is ChatGPT. A lot of the AI apps are available inside of CarPlay now, so you can have conversations with AI and also ask it all sorts of questions while you're driving. There's also the new version of Siri inside of iOS 27. We haven't had a chance to test that out much, but it was released basically a day ago. And of course, you've got Spotify for your music, you've got Apple Podcasts for your podcasts. And if you prefer Google Maps rather than Waze, if you've got it downloaded, it'll already be there inside of CarPlay. That's all from us here at Get Car Tech. As always, these are available on our website, getcartech.com. We ship these from this very workshop in Brisbane, and we can get them to you in as fast as 24 hours if you pick express shipping. We have Australian phone support. If you have any issues during your install, you can call me personally and we'll help you through it. We've FaceTime customers, we've helped them over the phone. We are serious when it comes to our successful install guarantee. Go read more about our successful install guarantee at our website. But basically, if you buy a kit from us, we guarantee that you'll be able to install it yourself without any issue or your money back. We commonly get questions about pricing. We are more expensive than other options on the market, but the reason is we are a real workshop that really install these things on a daily basis, and we really understand these things inside and out. So if you want to get CarPlay right the first time, we are the guys to do it. Be wary of any other sellers that are selling a similar system like this, but they don't actually include a photo of the module itself. You'll notice a lot of listings out there don't actually include a photo of the box or anything you're receiving. They just have a photoshopped version of the end result. If you buy cheap, you'll probably have to buy it twice. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.